Welcome to another G-Dubs vlog. This time we're in Rimini in Italy, on the east coast, just south of Bologna and Venice. It's the oldest seaside resort in Italy, right on the Adriatic. Lovely little setup, obviously sun just rising behind me. It's where all the flair blokes, flair women have come for many, many years. So if you're looking for a travel guide, the best bars, the best beaches, the best places to eat, the best places to see the sunset, the sunrise, the best rooftop bars, and everything in between, you're in the right spot. We're going to do a separate vlog on a day trip to San Marino, so check that out on the channel down below. Your boy's on a road to 1,000 subscribers, so do me a favour, hit the button down below. Without further ado, let's get cooking. Activity number one with the King. We've been up at 5:45 a.m. so that's 6:20 now, end of August. That's what time you want to be in the mixer for a sunrise. But yeah, naughty little spot on the beach here. We had the beach to ourselves for the first sort of half an hour. Got a little bit busier about 5 minutes ago, so people probably just made it in time to see it coming up. A few paddle boarders, one bloke swimming right out in the distance just above the King's head now. Flair bloke, to be fair. Rocks up with his old John Dory out, things you love to see. But yeah, we've got a day filled with culture, all the best kind of things to see in and around Rimini, all the best kind of spots within that. Obviously a few cocktails no doubt flying throughout the way. As always, any questions, bang them in the comments down below. Super active. But yeah, what an absolutely unbelievable start to the day. The definition of, you already know it, the things you love to see. Sun is fully up now, 6:30 a.m. so if you do want to take in a beautiful morning on the Adriatic, that alarm's gonna have to be set pretty early. But yeah, gonna go chill, have some food, have a little shower, get back in the mixer, and yeah, get ready to rock and roll for the day. So, in the bout to not get absolutely Leslie Vaughan every single day, we're gonna have a little bit of a lean day. Lovely little poke bowl, get a little close up on this obviously avocado, salmon, tomatoes. I had an absolute mare ordering, forgot to tell them I was allergic to nuts, so Emma's got one covered in almonds. Luckily they were super nice. I'll whack the name of the place on the screen now because I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm a convert to sparkling water as well, so interesting. We've got an espresso. The King is doubling down, espresso and the caffeine through the monster, getting that in the bones. And I've also convinced her to go into a weightlifting session, which I'm going to whack some clips in now. The King is going to embarrass me, definitely at squats. The other ones will be close, but yeah, a little bit of a team lean day today. See where we get up to a little bit later. Cheers. Powerlifting session boxed off. Potesti Riminesi, flair little gym inside. In terms of very different, we go to like a really commercial gym. It's had like what, 8 squat racks, 3 sick benches, 3 deadlift platforms. Our gym doesn't even have a deadlift platform, which was pretty good. The owner, the nicest guy ever, came around, did a little bit of coaching, squatted me on, not squatted me, spotted me even, could have probably squatted double me anyway. Pretty big geezer, and his dog was floating about the gaff as well, which is pretty nice. 20 euros for a little day pass, so not cheap, not too extortionate, but well worth it. Does sell monsters, so one up on all the other gyms. Had a little competition, 1 rep max.
You did.
What are your thoughts, Em?
I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, so there's some pretty good numbers in there. Obviously taking into account that I weigh a hell of a lot more than the King. It was pretty close on squats. Em was smashing out 60 kg squats, way more than your body weight. I was doing way under my body weight with these tiny little pins, but I think some pretty good depth. Hopefully the videos show that. Pull-ups.
I got a PB on pull-ups.
Yeah, 5 pull-ups is pretty impressive for the King. She's on the pull-up grind. Road to 10 pull-ups for her.
10 for me.
When do you reckon? Christmas?
Maybe pushing it, but we'll get there. Soon. That was probably my best exercise. And then yeah, obviously did a bit of bench, 80 kgs with the main man spotting me. Had his nuts right in my face. Don't know why I went for the second one, but yeah, luckily he was there. Otherwise it'd been death by the bar. And then yeah, finished off with a few deadlifts. Again, the King smashing over a body weight at 60. Went for a little bit higher, but that will soon come. And yeah, I actually, probably a PB for me, did 4 reps on 100 kg, so pretty impressed with that. And I think, to be honest, overall it's probably quite even. The King way better on squats, I was probably way better on pull-ups and all the other stuff. Pretty similar. Nice
yeah
work.
In the market for a little bit of culture, maybe a few drinks and some food.
But yeah, definitely earn those beers.
Shower, change, freshen up. Little walking tour now. There's probably about 5 key things to see in Rimini, from research and, do you know what I mean, discussion with a couple of locals, obviously the Grand Hotel. Got to be absolutely making a few quid to stay here, but naughty little gardens right next to the sea, unless you just now right on side here. And then yeah, the other kind of things you want to see, which is going to take you on a little tour on now, is obviously the Arc di Augusto, Piazza Cavour, which is obviously like the main square, the main piazza, and the Tiberius Bridge, which is probably the most iconic thing if you search Rimini. And yeah, obviously we'll be getting the mixer of a few bars in the old town as well. And yeah, the King looking absolutely top drawer. They said no rockets allowed in the gardens. Oh yes. But yeah, little tour now. Any questions, as always, bang it in the comments. Your boy's super active. Stop number 2, a little cultural journey around Rimini. Arc di Augusto, if you order the Arc de Triomphe off Wish.com's younger cousin. Flare little gaff, used to be the old entrance to the city. And yeah, when you swing around this side, yeah, this way, straight down this street down here, takes you right into the old sign, straight to the mixer. So I'm pretty sure we've earned a little Aperol or something along those routes. Yeah, it's about 1.3 miles from the first stop. So me and the King were batting about on a couple of the old Lime scooters. Heavily advise them. And yeah, see you for a drink very shortly. So it seems G-Dubs doesn't know all. Some things that weren't on the list. Just flare little streets, plantation shutters, little flare little balconies like that. And then yeah, you just get these basilicas, little flare churches knocking about, just drenched in culture and history. But yeah, beer worries all day, baby. Next stop on the Magical Mystery Tour, Piazza Cavour. Love the little golden hour, showering down, drenching the building in just, yeah, the things you love to see. Nice little piazza, little medieval square. It's about a 2-minute walk this from the last place we were at, so all the other ones are fairly walkable, but yeah, the first one you probably need to sort some sort of transport out in between, unless you're feeling pretty athletic. But yeah, hopefully the King is sourcing us a little bit of worry down there.
Piazza Cavour is having a little delve into the architecture. The King, as we thought, was sourcing us a little birwari, getting very like Malta vibes. Lovely little streets, lovely little places just to dip into. Went for a large beer, that constitutes a large beer in Rimini, but we'll give it a little taste test, always, for the boys. That's an absolute banger. The King, on the other hand, has had a bit of a mare. She thought she ordered an Aperol Spritz. She's got a Campari. It is bitter. But, yeah, I'm not too sure about a Campari. Get that in the bin. But, a few little crisps, a few little aperitivos. We're in Spazi, right on the main square. So, yeah, what more can you want? See you at the bridge.
Streets, honestly, here are so picturesque and flair. You literally like bars, little places out to eat and stuff. And all of a sudden, got a little mini church. Yeah, go on, get in there, give a couple eyes your fathers, and yeah, crack on over to your Tiberius Bridge down at the end. Other thing worth noting, if you come into the bridge, lovely little spot this for the sun setting, loads of little places to eat and drink down this side, all kind of lit up as well. And then yeah, where we came from before, the piazza was like over on this side. Loads of people doing yoga and stuff here, which yeah, gone if you live here, but the sunset's inland, so if you are looking for a naughty sunset, probably not best to be on the beach, because you're probably going to get less of a viewpoint on that. Somewhere around here we have all the open space in the Greenland is probably going to be the place you want to be. But yeah, top draw. So you got the people doing the yoga over this side, obviously the bridge, which you've seen far too much now, but me and the King denned in over here. The Soto Sally, lovely little spot, lovely little, lights, shrubbery. They do 2 Aperol Spritz for €8, between 6 and 8. So obviously G-Dubs always bringing the bangers. But yeah, super picturesque down all the little streets and stuff. So yeah, get yourself here, get yourself in the mixer, a few aperitivos before some Narb Wari Nans. Love to see it. Final stop on the culture field trip of Rimini. Sun setting, golden hour. There's loads of people, not sure if you can see them in the distance here on the waterfront, doing some sunset yoga. You only get this in flair countries, and Tiberius Bridge reeks of Insta. Naughty little spot, cocktails and beer warriors are flowing, and yeah, this is definitely a spot if you want a couple flair JPEGs. And yeah, it's about a 5-minute walk from where we just were, straight down this street here. Yeah, every single street so picturesque. Top draw. See a little bit of dinner action. Dinner vibes, Vincolo. Absolute joke, little backstreet place. If you're walking off the main square, you would literally miss it. But yeah, a few little tight avenues, naughty setup, nice little candle lit, few little when you drop a few little lights across a few trees and stuff like that, which was absolutely top draw. Focaccia, olives, just a little entree, get the creative juices flowing. The main courses, M's carbonara was a 9 out of 10. I had the most unbelievable duck gnocchi, straight 10 out of 10. It was an absolute disgrace. Aperols, ice cold glass of rosé, and finished off with a delicious limoncello. The king was crying about whacking 2 of them, but yeah, delicioso. Day 1, boxed off, wrapped up. See you tomorrow. A little beach day today. Went to Osteria last night. Nice setting, like candlelit, not candlelit, like the little lights above your head. Really nice setting and stuff to start with. The food was banging. So like the pasta, we had like truffle pasta, which was like very truffly but not too overpowering, which I've had a little bit before. And the king got, what did you get? Bolognese. The bolognese, also top drawer. We got duck breast. The duck, beautiful, but like it needed a bit more of the sauces, meant to be like soy and honey, need a little bit more kick on those. What I would say, if you are going to go there, I would go before 8 o'clock, because the next door was like a bar and they just had a band playing from, yeah, whatever time. So it just kind of ruined the atmosphere a bit, but overall, good experience. The food was good, atmosphere a little bit shaky. However, beach day today. There's about a million different places you can go to on the beach here in Rimini. We've gone to number 26 under the recommendation of someone from the hotel. There's loads of different spots. 44 apparently is the place to be on a Sunday, so we might be checking that out tomorrow. A bit more of like a party vibe, absolutely packed, cocktails flowing, so it sounds right up our street. There's different kind of packages, so if you want to sit closer to the beach, obviously closer to the sea, it's a little bit more expensive, or if you want to sit, do you know what I mean, close to the shore or save money, sit further away. And you can also do like just the bed, so it was like 45 at the front or 25 at the back, or if you do like the all-inclusive package, which is only 15 euros more, you get drink each. I'm in a beer warrior, the king is on a delicious looking Aperol over there, and you also can do paddle boarding. You get a locker, so if you want to lock your stuff and go in the sea. So I think for 15 euros extra, do you know what I mean, it's good, especially if you're in a couple and you don't want to leave your stuff on the side. But yeah, we're just going to be denning in here. If there's any other things to note, share, feedback, we'll be letting you know. Cheers now. Another banger recommendation from the team. You're on the beach, sun's coming down, cocktails are flowing, you want a few narbs. There's a few different food options on the beach. However, 20-30 meters just back of the beach, we've just gone in here, Okinawa. I'm going to say it's the best sushi I've ever had. We had dragon roll, we had like a prawn tempura roll, we had basically 1 salmon, 1 prawn, 1 tuna. They were all outrageously good, and we also had these ribs and the meat was just falling off the bones. Obviously another Aperol in the system, loads of ginger, 1 behind the camera, 2 in the mixer at the Japanese. But yeah, couldn't recommend this place highly enough. Super friendly staff, and yeah, get yourself in the mixer in there. So beach day, boxed off, little overview. We were at number 26, banging little spots. So 26, 27, 28 look like the places which are most active. So from like 5 PM onwards, music starts pumping, a lot more going on. It's one of those places that you need to be up for getting fired up. So like cocktails were flowing. Me and the king were on the Aperols, the beers. We were on the mojitos. The mojitos were a fan favourite. They brought out this dance floor out of nowhere. Then all of a sudden, there's a bloke on there, looks like Paulie D from Jersey Shore, throwing shapes. And there's a million people dancing up and down, all know the moves. So I was definitely not getting involved in that, but it was pretty flair to watch and yeah, be a part of. I'm pretty sure it's like the famous beach. I need to look this up, but where the spot we were at, 26, where the guy goes around with the ice water and cools you down. I think it's the owner of, yeah, the bit that we were on, but that was pretty top draw. There's like a nice swing in the sea as well. So if you're looking for like your Insta shots, that sort of stuff, not quite as good as Bali and places like that, but I'm pretty sure with a little bit of editing, it does the job. The sea, just be aware that
It's not the nicest, to be 100% honest. The beach is amazing, the sun lounges are amazing, the setting's really good, but the sea, pretty mid-tier for myself because of where the sun sets inland as well, behind like behind the hotels behind me. It's about 7:45 is when the sun's gone, whereas it actually sets about 9-ish. And yeah, the package we went on was like the all-inclusive one, so if you wanted to put stuff in your lockers, go in the sea, walk down the beach, all that sort of stuff. But even in general, I just think it's a super safe place. So yeah, would definitely recommend a day at the beach. We're gonna do today and tomorrow. So yeah, pretty top draw day, cocktails flowing, the king absolutely loving it, the mojitos are original drink. But yeah, in the mix for some dinner very shortly. Get yourself down here. Team touchdown for some dinner. Wari, Naans, we're in Hasta Luego, not to be confused with Hasta La Vista, baby. Shout out to Schwarzenegger. Check the trim. G-Dubs with a fresh fade went into an Italian barber's today. The guy didn't speak any English, and all of a sudden I've come out with an absolutely naughty bit of kit on the lid. Got a nice little Birra Moretti Blanche, which is banging. Been talking a lot about food, but not tasting too much of it, so a little taste test. Silly bit of kit. Absolutely unbelievable. Delving into this, a few more cocktails. The King's on a nice cold glass of wine. In for a big one tonight. It's Saturday, so we're going to be dialing it up very shortly. Final check-in of the evening, La Barreza. We came here last night and it was the most active place I've ever seen. It was that loose, one blow, he got stretched out. Ambulance, see you later. Aperols, bloody strong bit of kit, €5. The King has been complaining about heartburn and she just keeps going, I'm not going to get any more white wine. What do you think she got? Shot. Another glass of white wine, also €5. So yeah, insane value, bit of live music, loads of outside kind of seating on a nice little square. But yeah, it is Saturday night. We thought it was going to be a bit more of a fire up vibey occasion. So yeah, a few more cocktails, see where the night takes us, and we'll see you tomorrow morning back for breakfast for another fiery Sunday. Next day now, little Sunday vibes, bank holiday back in the UK, so obviously me and the King are firing up again. We got told beach number 44 or 44 on the beach was an active place, going to be super busy, going to be buzzing. Rocked up down here thinking, well, they said there was like playing techno and all this sort of stuff. Super quiet down here, a lot more chilled. Yeah, not as many people. There's only one person serving at the bar, tiny little bar as well. Would be quicker. It is quicker to get a drink because yeah, there's not as many people here. Kind of no music, so if you want kind of a bit more of a relaxing, quieter day, this is probably the spot. The beach is the exact same the whole way down. They did have like one of those massive inflatable water parks on the water, so if you're looking for a little bit of an activity, get yourself down there. And yeah, they're a lot cheaper as well. It's like €25 for 2 beds and the brolly, which obviously me and the King need. But yeah, we're going to be sipping on a few of the old mojito Warid. Good cocktail, to be fair, and yeah, just taking you amongst it. Man City playing shortly, so yeah, hopefully a couple goals for the boys. Cheers now. So, number 44 beach, boxed off. Watched a little bit of football, got a little bit of cheeseburger. City won, heart rate through the roof. It's about 40+ degrees in there. King, thoughts on the beaches?
Yesterday, number
26?
26 was really nice. Wasn't sure about the one today, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. The one that we're at today, 44, there's not much going on. Like, if you want to go and literally just chill and that's it, then yeah, that's probably the place. 26, where we were yesterday, we're just walking down the beach, going to go back to it again today. Yeah, a lot more vibey. Tunes flowing, beers flowing, bit more atmosphere. So yeah, if you want to throw a few shapes, go to 26. It's also closer to our gaff as well, so we walk to the other side of the beach for absolutely no reason. But I would say most of them are the exact same, apart from the clientele and the amount of people. They all offer, okay, it's this much if you're it's cheaper if you're further towards the shore, you're going to go closer to the sea, it's this much. But yeah, I would say 26, get yourself in the mixer there, where the magic happens. King, I reckon he's going to be out of mojito. Cheers now. The team have showered, changed, a little bit of aftershave, a little bit of the old perfume. We've been told 44, what we've been slating all day, apparently absolutely bangs. So, do we trust the man?
I'm not sure what to believe at this point. I mean, we were there today and I didn't think there was going to be the place to be, so
Yeah. We'll see. We're rocking up. I've got the flare shirt on. The King looks an absolute $1 million. We'll have a few more beer waries. If it's doing bits, we'll let you know. If it's not, we'll be back to the old time look. Italian skin fade, looking. Cheers now. Comparison today, yeah? Literally no one here today. No, you couldn't swing a cat right now. Absolutely teeing off. Oh, couple shake waries incoming. Cheers now. We're never too good to say we got it wrong. We look $1 million. The beach is absolutely bumping. The team are on the shots. Cheers now. So the team, we're never too big to say we've got it wrong. We absolutely nail a lot of things, but this one, we've told you this is the worst beach in the world, 44. It's absolutely popping off. Me and the King, we've been on the shots, we've been on the rum and cokes, the King's been on the Hugos, the cocktails are how much different is it today, Em? Like, sorry, tonight than it is today?
So weird, so weird. But like, where do all these people come from?
Yeah, no idea where they come from. It's like everyone in Rimini has just heard that G-Dubs and the King were on number 44 beach today and they've flown down there. Outrageous things. I've been doing autographs, book signings. It's absolutely embarrassing. But yeah, we're going to be flying about, show you some clips in there. It is active. How much are drinks? It's like €6 for a cocktail. Yeah, €6 for a vodka mixer, rum mixer, whatever. $4.50 for a little beer wire. How much was a shot? $4 for a shot. There we go. So very economical. You're on a beach. You compare that to being in London.
So strong. Oh my God.
We're firing up tonight, baby! Turn me up. The team, we've learned, we've lived. The King looking absolute $1 million. Jesus Christ, we're like we're in like Miami or something. Couple little tips: get your beers, get your vodka mixers, whatever you're drinking, get them at the bar near the shore way quicker. And then if you work one step down and you rock up to, what is this number? Number 43, I guess. And literally look, there's no one on it. Whereas if you look on the other side, you couldn't swing a cat around over there. Tunes bopping, me and the King running the show. Shock. Anything to add?
Get an Aperol.
Get an Aperol. That's all you got from the King. Erling Haaland, unbelievable performance day. Ruben Diaz, shock, what a block. And Walker, apart from the mistake he made for the goal, he more than made up for it. Captain's performance, we go again. Up the Blues. See you later, chaps. Cheers now. Active environment.
I know.
So basically what just happened was we ordered obviously a drink for myself, rum and coke. The King wanted a Aperol Spritz, and I was like, you know what, I'll get another shot. We fire it up again, and obviously the guy, they don't serve people. Yeah, shock. They know us two are absolute fucking loose. We literally have been running the show there, shots, everything. We're going back every 10 minutes, 12 minutes. It's a joke. Basically, if you've seen Wolf of Wall Street, he goes, pour me a cocktail and pour me another one every 12 minutes. That's what we're doing at that bar. So when I went over and said, oh, it's just one shot on this, the guy just went, oh, 2 tequilas, and the King, not happy. Not happy.
I knew it. Gareth was like, or like giving nods, like, oh my God, he's giving us food. I was like, guys, I saw it coming. I was like, I knew it was gonna happen. I didn't want it. I don't want it.
These Surrey girls, they've not got the minerals. They have not got the minerals. However, it's €4 a shot. It's €6 a double rum and coke. Where are the beers? I'm not sure. We go again. Cheers now.
How many times does you have to make an order for one? 3rd time in a row, Gav just made an order for a tequila for one. No, I don't want one.
basically what's happened is
I don't want it.
we're gonna get down. We're gonna get down in personal. Basically, what has happened is I'm charismatic.
I don't want tequila.
Basically, I'm making friends left, right, and centre at the bar, whatever. We're at the top bar, bottom bar. I didn't even order a tequila. They gave me a ticket, said you can have a tequila.
Wait, did you not even order it?
No, didn't even pay for it. Right, listen to this.
Oh, Cara.
So I gave him one. So I was like, basically, we had 2 Aperols, 1 tequila. So I thought he'd give me a tequila, whatever. We run the show.
Even Aperols are so strong.
Right, basically, the guy just looked at me. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Bang, 2 tequilas. So basically, the king. The king's on the tequila.
I'm trying to go subtle. No, they're not allowing me to go subtle.
Yeah, basically,
I
when you come out with a goat, do you know what I mean? Things just happen. So what is happening is I'm turning up. We're buying 2 Aperols, and they're dropping us 2 Aperols and 2 tequilas. What are your thoughts then?
I don't want it.
That is it, Rimini on a one-way ticket to the Gulag. Lovely little seaside town. I'll probably say you want to spend about 5 nights there. That's what we did. We're going to do a separate vlog on the best restaurants and bars. So if you're checking this out and you're looking into that in Rimini, check that on the channel down below. And also on a day trip to San Marino, plenty of time, half a day in San Marino. So again, 5 days in Rimini, do a little day trip, a little food and drink tour, which is absolutely perfect. The best restaurant we went to in Rimini was Vicolo. We actually went there twice, and also special mention to the sushi spot. In terms of where to stay, I'd probably say, I would say stay in the center. That's where like a lot of the restaurants are, the bars are. It depends how much time you're going to spend going to the beach itself. You're going to spend lots of time on the beach. Obviously stay down the center. It's about a 20-25 minute walk either way. In terms of the beach itself, number 26 is where I would probably go if you're spending the whole day there. If you're looking for a little bit more of a party vibe, Sunday night, 5-6 p.m. onwards is where, yeah, it absolutely boots off. So it's glad that we went back, shower changed, and went back there. The only negative, and I don't know if this is about Rimini in general, we're in Bologna now, so again, that's going to be on the channel very shortly, but there's just no aircon, and obviously we've got the Northern and the Ginger behind the camera, so yeah, when it's 30+ degree heat, it's absolutely boiling. Overall super flare trip. Your boys on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Do me a favour, hit the button down below, and remember, chef's always cooking, baby.